Hey everyone, welcome in. It's TTM Tuesday, TTM episode number 9, the 170th giveaway, day number 2, vintage baseball card giveaway. Look at this wonderful Sherm Lawler ball card. That's going to be a part of the giveaway. 1958 All-Star Sherm Lawler. And you guys know I'll give you details on how we can get you into the drawing. And then once you get a part of the drawing, I will mark it down and we'll run the ducks. Probably tomorrow night. We'll run the ducks tomorrow night unless we have to do it again. We'll try it again. But Sherm Lawler 1958 baseball card giveaway, a part of the 50s drawing, 1950s 1960s ball card drawing that I'm doing for the giveaway. 170 subscribers. 5 new subscribers came through. Blake Dre, welcome in. Diamond Princess, welcome in. Blake Dre, where's your wrench? Let's get you wrenched up. There you go. So get in on that. Details ahead at the end of this video on how you can get in on this Sherm Lawler. Big shout out to the Hank Rassico channel. I've been calling Hank Rassico channel. Big shout out to him. I got these in the mail. Teofomo Lopez, the boxer, this Spencer Torkelson, and also this. My mom said she likes the Sherm Waller card. This Teddy B card. That's so. Thank you to the Hank Rassico channel. I appreciate that greatly. Thank you for everyone that's come through. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to put in the ball cards that I got back in the mail. So, first up, this is what I got back. Bill Wakefield. He played in the 1960s. You can see his Mets. Oh, get this on. This is a custom I did of Bill Wakefield. He played for the Mets. He signed that in black ink pen. He wrote a nice letter that said his favorite teammate was George Altman, and he also said that he would like to have 20 copies of this card that I made. So, quite a bit of copies. He really liked it a lot. He said it was really great, and I also made this custom card with him and Casey Stengel, and Bill Wakefield. This is from the 1960s. This picture I think was taken in 63, I believe, 1963, and he played in 60 from I think he played from 63 to 60 something, mostly for the Mets. I got another card of his right here. This is his 65 Tops baseball card. 1965 Tops, Bill Wakefield signed. So I'm going to be making those custom cards and sending those out to him to have those signed in addition. And then this was his 64 or so. Or And then next up, I got these Goose. Appreciate you, Blake Dre. This Goose Gossage, he did really great with this signature too. Look at that beautiful signature and that Hall of Fame inscription, Hall of Fame 2008. So that's a very good signature that he put on the card. That was very kind of him to sign these 2 cards for me from Mr. Goose Gossage, the Hall of Famer. That's an all-star ball card of his. And then he also signed this one when he was on the Padres with his teammate Steve Garvey. Steve Garvey is one of those players that's right on the cusp of needing to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. He's one of those players that was really, really good, and Steve Garvey is a great TTM signer. He signed several cards for me over the years, and I'm very happy to have them. And I'm going to send out that card as well as a custom. Now, this card that I got back, this is a custom by Mr. George Elder. He's 101 years old. George Elder is 101 years old, and this is a custom card that he made himself to send back to me. And I'll show you the custom that he signed that I sent off to him. And this is the custom that I made for him with him holding a portrait of himself from back in the 1940s or 1950s when he was playing baseball for the St. Louis Browns. I think he was on the Browns. I think that he played in one or two seasons back then. He was an MLB pitch pinch hit pinch hitter and left fielder with one season in the majors, appearing in 41 games for the St. Louis Browns all the way back in 1949. He began playing baseball during the 1940s and he is 101 years old. In college, he was a multi-sport athlete and also a running back for the university football team. He's 5'11 and 180 pounds. George Elder. And that's his ball card. And he signed both of them. And he signed his custom, or he sent me that custom, and he signed the other one on the back in ink pen. Thank you to Mr. Elder for your custom as well. I also got back this Tom Bergmeyer custom that I did of him winning the trophy back in 1968. He won that rookie trophy. He was one of the top pitchers at the time and a really big prospect from back in 68. Let's go, Jimmy Das Hotep. Appreciate you. Hotep, Tom Bergmeyer. He had 584 strikeouts, 102 saves, and he was an all-star in 1980. Now moving on, I've got some really great cards coming in from Buck Martinez. There's Buck Martinez on a 1969 baseball card custom. This was his rookie year, but I don't think that he has an actual 69. I think his only rookie card is the 1970. When Guru came through the chat, Guru had mentioned that he was looking for a 1970 Buck Martinez for a friend of his. And there you have Buck Martinez, the catcher, on a 69 custom that I made. We also have this Buck Martinez and Company card right here with Ernie Witt, Lance Mullenix, Garth Eorg, and Buck Martinez all together. I'm going to be sending this one off to them to have it autographed one by one. So far, I've got Buck Martinez signature. Now it's going to be sent off to either Ernie Witt or Lance Mullenix, and finally Garth Eorg. Next up, another Buck Martinez card from 78. And finally from 83. Thank you to Mr. Buck Martinez for those wonderful autographs. He was a really good catcher for the Blue Jays, playing from the 70s, from 1969 into the 1980s. Next up, I've got Tom Walker. Tom Walker, his son, Neil Walker, played for the Yankees. So I made a custom card with those two together, Neil Walker and Tom Walker, father and son card. In addition, there's another one right there showcasing Tom Walker and his son Neil Walker together. Tom Walker played with the Expos. Neil Walker was with the Yankees. So this will be sent off to Neil Walker next so that I can also have his signature on this custom ball card that I put together. Thank you all for coming through in the chat. Appreciate you greatly. And here's that card that's going to be a part of tonight's giveaway. The 58 All-Star Sherm Lawler. Here is another card I got from Tom Walker signed. This card I got back finally was Jim Clancy. It was sent off to be signed and had gotten misplaced. So I'm glad to have this one back. Jim Clancy played for the Blue Jays. I understand that Larry Walker has been sending out his cards lately, and I'm still missing some Larry Walker cards to be signed. Those Larry Walker Hall of Fame cards that I'm missing from the 1990s, or I sent out a couple ones that were from the 1990s off to Larry Walker, who's a Hall of Famer, and I'm still awaiting him to send back those ball cards. Next up, I got this Charlie Huff 1990 Topps, this 89 Flair, this 91 Stadium Club, and this 92 Upper Deck, this 87 Stickers, and this 88 Donruss Best. Thank you so much to Charlie Huff for signing all those ball cards for me. I really appreciate it. These are some great looking signed cards. And then last up, Hall of Famer Tom Glavine signed this Flair Tradition season highlights card. Thank you so much to Mr. Tom Glavine. This is a beautiful signature. I'm gonna have to sleeve this card up and put it in one of those savers so that I could send it off eventually to one of the grading companies. It'll look great in one of those grading pieces. So, right back to this. If you guys are interested in getting in on the action giveaway, go ahead and put in hashtag vintage at the end of this video and let me know what your favorite card was in all of this. I want to shout out to Guru, to Hank Rassacott's channel, and everyone that's able to show up today. I appreciate you all greatly. Thank you so much for coming through, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day.